Hi, this is John Taylorson, also known as JT with HeyJT.com, and I'm going to show you how to make a freezer bag cozy. I just got back from the 99-cent store and picked up all kinds of goodies. 99-cent store or a dollar store, just these inexpensive stores, you can pick up all kinds of fun, inexpensive, and lightweight items. But I'm going to save that for another video. But we're going to concentrate on the freezer bag cozy. So, why a freezer bag cozy? First of all, this is a sunshade with Mylar bubble wrap. Very inexpensive, obviously. It's only $1. But these are great because freezer bag cozies are really designed for freeze-dried or dehydrated food in a freezer bag. It's obviously already prepared, and if you want to know more about freezer bag cozies or freezer bag cooking, go to freezerbagcooking.com and you can learn all about it. But I'm going to show you how to make the cozy. One of the reasons you use the cozy is that when you put the hot water into the bag, you need to keep that water hot to let the food continue to cook or reconstitute. Sometimes the water can be very hot on your hands, so you want an insulator, but at the same time you want that hot water to stay hot inside the insulator so that it can continue to cook. So first thing you want to do is open this up and go ahead and you can start cutting into this. And I'm going to show you, this is so fast and so easy. I'm not timing it, but I'm sure it's not going to take any more than a couple of minutes. So what you want to do is you take your freezer bag, and I would suggest that you use the Ziploc brand. They tend to work better than any other brand that I've ever used. And you go ahead and measure the width of the freezer bag and just go over a margin of about maybe a ½ inch, no more than a ½ inch. And go ahead and mark the width of the bag and go ahead and cut the whole length. And you can trim those up a little bit later. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut that and then show you how to tweak it and do all the different measurements to it. I'm going to cut this piping off as well because that's something that we're not going to need. There we go. And I'm going to cut this little grommet out. So now we have a fairly clean piece of Mylar bubble wrap. Now, what I like to do is only use the top portion of the bag. So I measure only to this section here up to the purple line. Then I fold this over like this and put a weight on it. I love using a scale, which I use for just about everything because I'm kind of weird that way. I take a single piece of duct tape and cut it just the length of the cozy itself. I'm going to show you a little trick, is that on this section at the bottom you don't want to cover all the way to the bottom. You want that to be able to drain. So in the event you spill some of your food or some of the water, it's going to drain out the bottom. I can show you more about that in just a moment. So I go ahead and I cover the duct tape over the side, fold it over. It's real simple, so you can see that we have the bag sitting out here. And grab another piece of duct tape. I like using this clear duct tape. It just kind of looks cool. No other reason. And I do the other side. Now that one is a little bit too long, so I'm going to trim it off just a little bit. And go ahead and close it. And I'm going to trim this one down a little bit too. It's just sticking out more than I would like. Pull the bag out, put that over, and you now have your freezer bag cozy. Now, if you want to trick it out just a little bit more, what you can do is fold this over, and you're going to want a closure. So what I like to use is duct tape to close it. The problem is that the duct tape goes onto the Mylar. When you pull it off, it tends to pull the Mylar off. So I put kind of a landing pad, I like to call it, on here. Just like this. And I take another strip of the duct tape and put it on the top right here. And now you have a pretty slick little opening and closing device that once it gets used a few times, it kind of breaks in. So anyway, this is the freezer bag cozy, and I don't know how long it took to make it, but let's go ahead and weigh it and see what the thing actually weighs. This is the exciting part, because I like things that are functional, lightweight, and durable, and this is all of the above. So not even 0.6 ounces. Pretty cool. So this is JT with HeyJT.com. We'll see you next time.